Learning never exhausts the mind. There are three classes of people: those who see when they are shown, those who do not see. Art is never finished, only abandoned. The greatest deception men suffer is from their own opinions. Tears come from the heart and not from the brain. As a well-spent day brings happy sleep, so a life well spent brings happy death. The human foot is a masterpiece of engineering and a work of art. Nature is the source of all true knowledge. She has her own logic, her own laws. She has no effect without cause nor invention without necessity. I have been impressed with the urgency of doing. Knowing is not enough, we must apply. Being willing is not enough, we must do. While I thought that I was learning how to live, I have been learning how to die. Poor is the pupil who does not surpass his master. Water is the driving force of all nature. The noblest pleasure is the joy of understanding. A beautiful body perishes, but a work of art dies not. Time stays long enough for anyone who will use it. Marriage is like putting your hand into a bag of snakes in the hope of pulling out an eel. Intellectual passion drives out sensuality. Iron rusts from disuse, water loses its purity from stagnation, even so does inaction sap the vigor of the mind. Our life is made by the death of others. Where there is shouting, there is no true knowledge. He who loves practice without theory is like the sailor who boards ship without a rudder and compass and never knows where he may cast. I have offended God and mankind because my work didn't reach the quality it should have. Why does the eye see a thing more clearly in dreams than the imagination when awake? All our knowledge has its origins in our perceptions. Where the spirit does not work with the hand, there is no art. Blinding ignorance does mislead us. Oh, wretched mortals, open your eyes. He who wishes to be rich in a day will be hanged in a year. Anyone who conducts an argument by appealing to authority is not using his intelligence, he is just using his memory. Every action needs to be prompted by a motive. He who is fixed to a star does not change his mind. Human subtlety will never devise an invention more beautiful, more simple or more direct than does nature, because in her inventions nothing is lacking, and nothing is superfluous. Common sense is that which judges the things given to it by other senses. The natural desire of good men is knowledge. In rivers, the water that you touch is the last of what has passed and the first of that which comes, so with present time. The function of muscle is to pull and not to push, except in the case of the genitals and the tongue. Experience never errs, it is only your judgments that err by promising themselves effects such as are not caused by your experiments. You can have no dominion greater or less than that over yourself. The human bird shall take his first flight, filling the world with amazement, all writings with his fame, and bringing eternal glory to the nest whence he sprang. Just as food eaten without appetite is a tedious nourishment, so does study without zeal damage the memory by not assimilating what it absorbs. Just as courage imperils life, fear protects it. Nature never breaks her own laws. You do ill if you praise, but worse if you censure what you do not understand. Science is the captain, and practice the soldiers. Men of lofty genius when they are doing the least work are most active. As every divided kingdom falls, so every mind divided between many studies confounds and saps itself. How many emperors and how many princes have lived and died and no record of them remains, and they only sought to gain dominions and riches in order that their fame might be everlasting. The truth of things is the chief nutriment of superior intellects. The mind of the painter must resemble a mirror, which always takes the color of the object it reflects and is completely occupied by the images of as many objects as are in front of it. For, verily, great love springs from great knowledge of the beloved object, and if you little know it, you will be able to love it only little or not at all.
Subscribe my channel for more videos. And if you liked my video, then give a thumb up and share my video.